Hello and welcome back once again to Jeff Finnegan's Wake. No, Infinite Jeff. Jeff Finnegan's Wake is a sister project to Infinite Jeff. This is Infinite Jeff. I'm Jeff. I read the book Infinite Jest. One day at a time, one page at a time. I put it up on YouTube, more or less. Sometimes I slack. That's my thing. You know. So, if I don't feel like doing it, I don't do it. That's the nice thing about having pretty much one dedicated listener. But I appreciate you, kid. But anyway, it's currently the 25th of August, 2020. It's 5:07 p.m. And I worked early in the morning, and I don't have to work tomorrow, which is nice. So I'm knocking out some of these Infinite Jeffs, blah, 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 whatevers. But this is page 188 of Infinite Jeff. Ullum at ETA is the product of negotiated compromises between Avril's academic hard-assery and James and Schitt's keen sense of athletic pragmatics. It is because of Avril, who quit MIT entirely and went down to half-time at Brandeis and even turned down an extremely plummy-type stipend following fellowship at Radcliffe's Bunting Institute, that first year to design and assume the helm of ETA's curriculum. That the Enfield Tennis Academy is the only athletic-focused type school in North America that still adheres to the trivium and quadrivium of the hard-ass classical LAS tradition. Footnote 64, and thus one of the very few extant sports academies that makes a real stab at being a genuine pre-college school and not just an iron curtain-ish jock factory. But Schitt's never let Incandenza forget what the place was supposed to be about, so Avril's flinty men's sauna pedagogy wasn't diluted so much as ad-valoremized, pragmatically focused towards the corpore portis type goals kids were coming up the hill to give their childhoods for. Some ETA twist Avril would allow into the classic LAS path e.g. that the 7 subjects of the T and Q are mixed and not divided into quadrivial upper class versus trivial ephebic. That ETA geometry classes pretty much ignore the study of closed figures, excepting rectangles, to concentrate, also except for Thorpe's trigonometry of cubes, which is elective and mostly aesthetic, for 2 increasingly brutal semesters on the involution and expansion of bare angles. That the quadrivial requirement of astronomy has at ETA become a 1-term or 2-term elementary optics survey, since vision issues are obviously more germane to the game. And since all the hardware required for everything from aphotic to apochromatic lens work were and are right in there in the lab off the ComAd tunnel. Music's been pretty much bagged, plus the triviumoid fetish for classical oratory has by now at ETA been converted to a wide range of history and studio courses in various types of entertainment, mostly recorded film. Again, way too much of Incandenza's lavish equipment lying around not to exploit, plus the legally willed and endowed for perpetuity presence on the academic payroll of Mrs. Prickett, Mrs. Ogilvy, Mr. Disney R. Leith, and Ms. Soma Richardson Levy O'Byrne Chaffwaff. The late founder/director's loyal sound engineer, best boy, production assistant, and third favorite actress, respectively. Plus also the 6-term entertainment requirement because students hoping to prepare for careers as professional athletes are by intention training also to be entertainers, albeit of a deep and special sort, was Incandenza's line. One of the few philosophical points he had to pretty much ram down the throats of both Avril and Schitt, who were pushing hard for some mix of theology and the very grim ethics of Kant. Mario Incandenza has sat in the back row stool for every session of an ETA Entertainment Department offering ever since he was finally, 3 years ago, December, asked to disenroll from the Winter Hill Special School in Cambridgeport for cheerfully declining even to try to really learn to really read. That's page 188 of Infinite Jest.